President Buhari just met the UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson. What's that meeting all about?
They had a bilateral and discussed relations between the two countries, and one of the most important ones that they emphasized was trade. They want to see a real increase in trade between two countries, and also what we call green trade, an aspect of that came up was solar energy. The British feel that they have a comparative advantage. I mean, not that they have more sun, but in terms of the technology for solar panels. And they are a bit concerned about the tariffs on that. So, Mr. President pointed out that it was also a priority for Nigeria, and that it also fitted in with the green approach of his government, and that is something that the two countries can look at to cooperate in that area, and also an increasing trade generally. Mr. President talked about the measures he has taken to industrialize Nigeria and to be more self-sufficient in various areas, and which the British Prime Minister also welcomed that, but they all both agreed that there was really an area to increase the level of trade between the two countries, and they talked about security as well, and the UK Prime Minister was understood and was supportive of the security challenges that Mr. President outlined confronting the country. And, he pointed out that the UK is very supportive of Nigeria, and, is ready to continue to cooperate in that area. They talked about also, terrorist challenges, and they both agreed, actually, that in those kinds of situations, apart from the direct confrontation of terrorism, but that also allowing the courts, to play their role, an independent role in addressing issues of those involved in terrorism and terrorist-related activities. And then they talked about the Commonwealth and how to, strengthen the Commonwealth going forward. There's supposed to have been a summit Commonwealth Summit of Heads of State and Government in Rwanda, Kigali, and that's been postponed on 2 occasions now. So they also discussed the whole issue of the leadership of the Commonwealth and how to make it responsive to the needs and aspirations of the members. So it was, basically that, and of course education, to cooperate, especially through the global partnership on education, to support, universal education and access to education of girls as well, girl child, and others who don't have easy access to education. And the UK, which is a partner country, a donor country of the GPE, the Global Partnership on Education, also co-hosting this meeting, said that they would also, continue to support the process.
Okay, the President also met the Commonwealth Secretary General for Scotland. What on?
Yes, there were various issues there that some of the tools that have been developed by the Commonwealth are being made available to the Nigerian government. Police reform, governance tool. She recognized that Mr. President as a champion of anti-corruption, that there's also a tool that is now available, developed by the Commonwealth, to sort of monitor and evaluate the progress that countries making private sector and public sector in the field of corruption and anti-corruption, and that those will be made available to Nigeria. And Mr. President welcomed that, and talked about measures that he has also taken to reinvigorate and strengthen the security sector of the country, architecture in Nigeria, and welcomed whatever tools, additional tools that the Commonwealth can provide in this context. And then they also talked about supporting roles that the Commonwealth can play in other areas of governance and so forth. Yeah.